be switched off. And some of these, a brief description of some of these. The Z depth, as I mentioned before, is the depth from the camera out into infinity. And the further away the object is from the camera, the further it is into Z depth, and the closer it is into Z depth. So let's just tick one of those for now, and we'll come back to this window. We're just going to tick Z depth. If I go OK, and just untick the save file, and I render that scene again, you'll notice that just up above here we still have RGB alpha, but now we've got Z depth. And if I click on it, you'll notice that it gives us an image, and this is baked into the file information. It's not an extra file that's generated. It's the same file, and things that are closer to the camera are white, and the further they are away from the camera, it goes to black. And straight away you can see that that's quite a powerful tool if you're starting to talk about objects that you want to have drop into a distance volumetric fog, like in real life, where the further an object is away, the more volumetric particles of air and dust are in between you and the object. Therefore the fog increases as it is further away, hence the mountains on the horizon are close to the color of the sky. That's a very powerful tool, and it's something that we're going to have a look at a little bit further once we render this scene out and bring it into After Effects. And just while I'm touching on After Effects, just let me quickly show you where some of these features are. I've just got a very simple scene. I've only just put a solid in there so that we can bring up some effects. And just in the effects panel, if I right click and the very top choice, 3D channel, that's where you'll find a lot of these powerful tools that take advantage of that channel information that's built into RPFs and RLAs. And take, for instance, 3D fog. 3D fog gives you basically a fog that is based on the Z depth information of the file, and it allows you to reposition the fog, the density of the fog. Another powerful tool in that same 3D channel effects is ID Matte, which allows you to use material ID and object ID to isolate various elements within the same file, within a single file. And we'll go into that in just a moment, where we have a look at object ID and material ID. But probably the most powerful in that list is depth of field. Depth of field, which you may be aware of, is something that we can build into a 3D camera in After Effects. Well, depth of field in this scenario